Right, so a lot of people ask me, how often do I need to train my dog? How often do I need to teach it? How many sessions or lessons or drills or whatever do I need to do with my dog on a daily basis? The rule of thumb is it all depends on the ability of the dog, the confidence of the dog, how quick the dog is learning, how slow the dog is learning. If the dog is able to take pressure, if the dog is not able to take pressure, and when I say pressure, I mean learning new skills. If the dog is theoretically struggling with learning a new skill mentally, then you're just going to have to wait for him or her to mature a little bit and a bit more confidence to come out. But this is training. Now, yes, I'm sat on a stool giving this little pup fuss, love, attention, physical praise, engagement. This little dog has got my sole attention until we stop it. This actually is training. What we're doing is we're building up a bond, we're building up a relationship, we're building up a partnership, really. Because if you don't have this and you don't have a dog that is willing to be near you or around you or work near you or work for you, it's going to be very, very difficult to imprint or try to implant future lessons. So sitting here doing nothing, just spending quality time, or what you could deem to be quality time with your dog, is a priceless form of training. Good girl. And then we can then kind of move on to little and often. Stay there. Little and often. Beach. Where it's as simple as that. Good girl. Where we're training, we're teaching, we're playing. It's all very low pressure, all very fun and enjoying, and the little pup's having a lovely time. Stay there. Beach. So it all starts off, good girl, messing around, playing, having fun. All right, no bells, no whistles, literally just in your kitchen or your garden or whatever. Stay there. Good girl. Kitchen or the garden or whatever you want to do. Good girl. Spending quality time with your dog. Beach. Good girl. Hey, good girl. Well done. And then from this connection, from this bond, and from this relationship, stay there. Then you can start making things a bit more complicated. Then you can start introducing key skills, impulse control, steadiness, marking, handling, and all of that kind of stuff. But it all has to start with this. Beach. Good girl. Dead. So, in answer to your question, how often do you train? How often should I train? Rule of thumb, little and often, 5 to 10 minutes, doing different things and working on different skills and techniques and abilities with the dog. But what you've got to remember is young dogs like this don't have a very long attention span. They cannot focus. They cannot remain engaged. They cannot switch on. Beach. They cannot switch on and they cannot remain switched on for extended long periods of time because they get psychologically tired. The old nose starts to become a little bit fatigued. So stick them away for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, do something else and then get them back out. Don't sit there and go, oh, right, I've got a spare hour here before I need to do something else. I've got a spare hour here before I need to do something else. I'll spend that entire hour training the dog. It's too much. You're overloading the dog with expectations and anticipations and beach and things that we want it to do. And the dog's mind will just fry because it cannot deal with it or cope with it mentally because it's not mature enough. And then if it is mature enough, we're dealing with, fatigue, a scent fatigue, where the dog's nose physically needs to have a rest because it's working 10 to the dozen and it's going at Mach 10. You cannot expect any dog of any age to work effectively and to scent effectively for extended long periods of time. So even when the dog has been working and finding and hunting and scenting and all that kind of stuff, it still does need a rest. Stick it back in the car or stick it back in the truck just to have 10 minutes to switch off. Pop him out and then go again. Beach. Good girl. but all very, very low key. And at this stage, it's not about launching, it's not about distance, it's not about how far the dog can go. It's all about the mechanics of the retrieve, putting those very, very important steps into place so the dog understands the game correctly before you then take a step forward and progress. Beach. Good girl, well done. Good girl. So, little and often, basically.